Sneakers back, and welcome to the spare can of worms. Yeah, distro bases. What goes with it? Well, Debian is the best, no question about it. Sneaky Linux out. I got you there, didn't I? Gotcha. Okay, throw a little joke with you there. Distro bases, or bases of distros and what they're built on. Quite a few out there, but we're just going to go with a few. 1. Debian. Yeah. The name comes from Deb and Ian, long time ago. Been running for years and years. As it's a Deb package management. Stable as the stablest thing in a stable world. Yeah, just like that. It's stable. It does stable stuff. We like stability. So sometimes it's not so good if you want the current bleeding edge software. It's super duper. Now, mainly in the Debian world, the community are rather nice. Yeah, rather nice. I mean, if there was a music for it, it would be a general pop song or a bit of country and western. Yeah, we're all getting along. Nice. 2. Bit of the bad boy. Arch Linux. Bit of the heavy metal section, yeah. They're going down with their long hair and smashing things up. And if you don't like it, you can go and do one. Basically, in the community. That's what I've found over the years. If you don't read the manual, you can go and do one. Okay. Not very nice, is it? On the other hand, bleeding edge software does the business as its own package management. We'll come to more package management later in the week for other stuff. I'm not going to go down that route just yet and get more stones thrown in the can of worms, of course. I'm in the can of worms. So if you want bleeding edge, yes, you can other distros based off it, but you're not an Arch user unless you build Arch yourself. Anything else doesn't really matter. They don't care. Now, in musical terms, if we go back to the swinging 60s and the hippie movement, we have Fedora. Yeah, they're running around naked, just going along. They have RPM as their package management. Don't know why they're naked with package management. Maybe it was just too hot in California at the time. I just don't know. I don't know. Never get to run properly myself. But hey, community seems okay. When I've tried to use it, I've had a problem. You don't always get an answer, though. That is one of the main problems. As you can see, this video is not going to be about specifics. We're generalising here, because I want to see what you say. Yeah? Say what you see what you say. Another game. Yeah, so they're a bit of a hippie movement. So all the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. Sort of people. But yeah, seems alright. Next can of worms. Get the next worm out. Gentoo. Yeah. Gentoo. Mainly used by French people to do stuff in French. Okay. So if the music was there, it would be a bit of accordion music. Going down the Champs-Elysees. Yeah. Weird to use. I've used it myself. It's okay. It's alright. You build it for your system. It's built around your hardware, which is why it takes so long. Okay. I remember when I first installed it, back in the day, I'm going back before I was even doing videos on YouTube, and it could take a couple of days, or maybe a week. All depends. Who knew? But yeah, it's the sort of people. Then one obscure one I'm going to use here is Puppy Linux. Yeah. This is like some people just taking some acid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Acid drops, sweeties, with all the fizzy bits inside. Don't be silly. It's got its own package version, but it can use deb files, it can use Slackware stuff, it can be based on whatever it wants to. It's a bit of a changeling, if you like Star Trek. It can change from one thing to the other. It's a bit weird. If they had music, I don't know if you could hear it anyway. It's just one of those things. Who let the dogs out? Right, over these distribution bases I've given you here, what are the pros and cons in your opinion, okay? Because this is going to get a can of worms going. Arch users, keep your language down, okay? Oh, I'll take your heavy metal guitar off you, and you won't be able to play it again, okay? Yeah, I'm in school mode still. I'm not being home, okay? And don't forget to keep the comments nice and clean, please. Nice clean ones. No naughty words. We don't need that, really, in this distro thingy can of worms, do we, really, when you think about it? Let's keep it all nice and family friendly. Because at the end of the day, we'd like younger people to use it, okay? In whatever base they want to choose. The video itself is a generalisation, basically, of the Linux community distro bases, etc. I've not gone to specific distros themselves, because that could go on for ever and ever and ever. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you do. So, please comment and subscribe if you don't mind. If you don't want to subscribe, I don't really care. I've got other stuff to do. I'll see you in the next video. Sneaky Linux out. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.